The 2022 Gridiron West Bowl is proudly brought to you by AS Design and Print, Trade Skills Australia, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dog, Scrap Metal Recyclers.
It's the final Saturday night of the 2021-22 Gridiron West competition, and what better way to conclude the action than with the men's West Bowl between the two best sides of the competition, Swan City and Curtin Saints. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to E&D Litis Stadium for the third and final leg of this marvellous triple header of grand final action as part of this season's Gridiron West competition. We thank you for joining us on Front Row Screen Sport. We're for you in 2022, and it sees the Swan City Titans ranked favourites. They have finished on top of the ladder unbeaten. They only had a draw across the season and also 11 wins. Their offence, led by Travis Haney at quarterback, carried a solid offensive unit, rushing up to 3,000 yards in a season, including the semi-finals. And the defence, led by Lake Rossiello from the linebacker division, doubles his load as head coach, but he has been rock solid. The Saints, they could pull a surprise tonight, despite being their inaugural appearance in the West Bowl in the current Gridiron West era, with notably a younger side they're taking to the field. They're led by Devin Wake at wide receiver, who is as quick on his feet and is an essential weapon in attack, and he is averaging 9 carries a game. So watch out as well for him, and defensive tackle Zachary Austin. He can bring down any running back just like that. This is going to be a big one. We're live at E&D Litis Stadium. Paul Persick here running solo for this first quarter. Tyson Beattie, who is involved in NFL and on the board at Gridiron West, he'll join me at quarter time for special comments and the call for the rest of the game. And the Saints will be the first to receive the ball in this men's West Bowl showdown. It'll be Blake Marklew that will kick off for the Titans. The final Saturday night of the season is on, and it'll be fielded deep in the end zone. Hegney from the 15 towards the 20, and is brought down by a rock-solid tackle. And it'll begin the Saints' first offensive drive. Oh no, that's LaSalle, my bad. As we see on the CD Dodd replay. Lesatele. They are really looking to do everything they can. Nathan McCann leading the Saints as main captain. They'll begin their first offensive drive. This will be on the 20, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Schoof. For the Saints, they've got at least one wide. Inside handoff to Allison Gray. Finds daylight and is brought down. And that might be just short of a first down. Referees will deliberate on that. Yes, it is. It is a second down. So a second down and about 2. The Saints have the ball on their own 29-yard line. Titans, they have what every finals team would want, finals experience. The Saints, they've got a good open passing game, and that may force the Titans to rely on that 4-3 cover formation as the referee's blown the whistle. Might have been a delay of the game there, so we'll have a repeat. And that is against the Saints, a delay in the game. And so that will mean the ball will come back about 5 yards as a result. Saints have got 3 wide. That is including Ranieri at wide receiver. He'll look for that outside throw. What is he going to create? I'd reckon he may create a slant. Handoff by McCann. And now creates an opportunity for the Titans to break down that Saints offensive structure. It is a 3rd down. 3rd down and about 7. As a result of that penalty setting them back 5 yards as we go to the CD Dodd replay. And if you see here, that huddle took a little bit longer than usual for the Saints. Just converging on what should they create for their next play. They've got that inside running game that has been really good, but their open air passing has been really good. There's another flag, so that's 2 in the last couple of plays. And that'll set the Saints back 5 yards again. So that'll mean a 3rd and 10. As a result, with just about 10 minutes to go in this first quarter. Nathan McCann getting himself ready, captain and quarterback. McCann goes for the long throw to the outside. Intended target there was Hegney and makes the catch. Converts on a first down. That's great play from the Curtin side. And after 2 penalties, they've got themselves a first down. Hegney at wide receiver. Average of completion around 5 from 61 yards. Average of around 12.2, and including a touchdown for this season. He's also had 819 yards as Hegney in his total carries across the 21-22 season. McCann, double reverse. Hegney again, finds daylight on the outside. Support from his blockers, but not enough, and another flag. On the outer side, it might have been a face mask by the looks of things. We'll hear what the referee has to say as we go to the CD dot replay. Nice pitch and a reverse towards Hegney. And look at that, space, daylight aplenty for Hegney, but eventually brought down by Jim Cant for the Titans. The referee's just having a chat with the officials, and the penalty looks like it has been declined just outside the 30. What will the referee say? And that is offsetting penalties and a false start as well, by the looks of things. So those penalties cancel each other out, and it'll have been an automatic first down anyway. And so that'll be a first down. They'll go back about 5 yards, but there was a penalty on defence which offset the first one. And so it'll be 1st and 15 as a result. And the ball will be just on the 40 for the Saints. We've got a really good offensive drive going. First 12 minutes for this quarter. First 3 minutes, I should say, of this quarter have belonged to the Saints thus far. Nice outside handoff. They've got space. Another reverse. That one's out towards Ranieri, and he's brought down. And that'll be a second down, and that'll cost the Saints another 2 or 3 yards. As we see on the CD dot replay here, well read by the Titans. They knew that Ranieri was going to find some space. Plenty of opportunities being created. Let us know where you're watching from across this great state and all around the world. We had viewers during the women's game in New Plymouth as well. Midgard Vikings says, good luck, brother Craig Johnson. Thanks for your shout out there. As it is a second down and long. McCann, short throw to the outside. Gray creates the opportunity, but is brought down by Ulafala from defensive guard. And that'll be a 3rd down and long. And they'll likely risk a 3 and out here. If you're just joining us for the first time, it is the men's West Bowl between the Saints and the Titans, the 2 best sides in the competition. Swan City, of course, finishing 10-0-1. Curtin finishing 7-3-1 from their 11 games, and convincingly going through to the West Bowl after good semi-final wins last week. And you're looking live as well to E&D Litis Stadium here in Leederville. It's a beautiful Saturday night here in Perth, They have really turned it on once again. You know what they say, West is best. And it certainly ain't best for nothing. McCann again is looking to throw along a piercing pass intended for Heckney. Makes the catch, but did he keep it in? I don't think so. Well, he did keep it in, but it is not enough for a first down. So 4th down, and the question remains, are they going to go for it or force the punt? Because they're only 2 yards away from converting on a first down. They've got Sam Heckney starting to catch fire at wide receiver. And also Nathan McCann's feeding off some good inside handoffs. So what are they going to do? It looks like they are going to go for it. They've got Allison Gray standing in behind McCann, maybe looking for an outside handoff, and there is another flag. So that makes it 4 in the quarter. As we check it out on the CD.replay, as you can see there, false start. False start from number 24, Kavanagh. And that's a false start against the defense by the looks of things from that replay. Referees will make final confirmation. Yes, it is. Referees on the spot with that one. And that'll likely be an automatic first down. Yes, it will, as a result. So automatic first down for the Saints. They are really piling on the pressure against the Titans. 7 minutes to go in this quarter. And now they've got 2 wide at both sides. One of them is number 41 in Mason Samuels. And another flag. More flags here than you would find at Mindari Beach or Mindari Keys, maybe. Another CD.replay. And so that'll set them back another 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Saints. Got 2 out wide. One of them is right on defence, and also Heckney at wide receiver. He's been their intended target. McCann, toss out wide, out towards Allison Gray. Threads through the inside and is brought down by 2 Titans. He's having some good runs, Anthony Allison Gray. And that will be a 2nd down and about 8. They gained 5 in that one through that run from Anthony Allison Gray. And now they're just sneaking in slowly, plotting their runs carefully. Throw almost picked off. McCann's throw almost picked off there by Josh Simmons. Safety for the Titans, but to no avail. That one's incomplete. And that'll be a 3rd down, as we see on the replay. He had good vision to go for the slant on the outer side, but Josh Simmons just 1 second ahead there and almost picking that one off for an interception. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 here at E&D Litis Stadium. We've got a great crowd gathering by the bar as well as up in the hills on this Saturday night. 5 minutes and 55 remaining on the clock in this first quarter. No score on the board thus far, but the Saints have been really good thus far. McCann's throw, bang! Front on there at the expense of Vukovic. Front on hit inflicted by Ranieri. That is another incomplete pass, and that'll be a 4th down. Referee's just going back and forth there, just placing the ball. Was it in the right place? Turns out it was. And that is on the 33-yard line. The Saints, they're 9 yards away from a first down. They went for it on a 4th down last time. That was successful. And, of course, you'd have to add into that penalty as well. So are they going to go for it? I think they will. Gray is ready for the handoff, but McCann is going to throw to the outer side, making the catch. That is a great catch by Heckney. What a great game he's having so far. That's about his 4th carry, and that is another first down conversion for the Saints. And smartly too, he took it to the line and stopped the clock at 5:44. In fact, no, the clock continues to run. Oh, no, he did stop the clock. There was a smothering of Titans players obstructing the view of the boundary line. The clock continues. 5.5 minutes to go. McCann, he's been an absolute visionary when throwing. This time he hands it off to Schuff. Breaks 1, breaks 2, taken into the sideline there by Rossiello, who's been one of the Titans' leading defenders so far in the competition. And that will be another first down. Let's take a look at the CD dot replay. Nice handoff to the outside. Good counter towards Lyndon Schuff. Originally starting at wide receiver, but he's playing very well. And that ball is on the 12-yard line. First down, 5 minutes to go in this opening quarter. The Saints have had a long offensive drive. It's been a good one. McCann, a reverse. Allison Gray finds space. Is he going towards the end zone? Makes the tackle. And that, was it a touchdown by Schuff? No, it wasn't. So it's just short. About 1 yard away. That was another good outside handoff by McCann, as we see on the CD dot replay. The space on the left-hand side of the field allowed Schuff to see plenty of daylight and make the run towards the sideline and gain an automatic first down. So it's a 1st and goal, just a couple of yards away from the end zone, with the Saints still looking for that first score. McCann. Is he going to throw to the end zone? He does, towards the right-hand corner. Plenty of targets. Was it caught? No, incomplete. Intended target again was Schuff. Oh no, that was Devon Wake rather. Devon Wake, who has averaged 9 carries a game. Unfortunately, could not get that one. Incomplete. 2nd down and goal with 4.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Saints playing with Saint-like patience at the moment. Only a few yards away from converting on the scoreboard. But the Titans' defense, they have been really good. And referee has blown the whistle again as Anthony Allison Gray gets pushed out. And that's a flag. False start. And that is against the offense. And that'll set them back 5 yards. Thank you very much, the referee says. As we see on the CD dot replay, there we go. Sets it back 5 yards, so that'll mean it'll be a 1st and goal. A 2nd and goal, rather, but still a longer way out. Samuels and Andrew Wright. Wide on the left-hand side, as is Devon Wake. McCann goes for the throw towards the inside of the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And that touchdown, Heckney making the catch on the end zone. What a start of the game he's having. And the Saints get the first one on the board, a 2nd down and goal. As we see on the CD dot replay, great throw to the inside by McCann. Effective, out towards Heckney. And he makes the catch in the end zone for the first score of the night. 6-0, the Saints lead. Take a look at that one again. Heckney in great position, going on a nice slant and making that opportunity count. And incomplete on the 2-point conversion. The intended target was Wake. No good. 6-0. The scoreline will remain. He's now blowing across the ground. A couple of the Titans players not too happy with that drive. And the Titans will have first opportunity now, with this scoreline being 6-0. Ranieri will be kicking this one in the air. Will it be an immediate Titans fight back with 4.5 minutes to go? If you're just joining us for the first time, Sam Hickney scoring the first touchdown of the night thanks to a sniper pass on the goal end from Nathan McCann. And setting up that first touchdown. Can the Titans respond quickly and level things up with 4.5 minutes to go in this opening quarter? Ranieri's ready. He's going to boot this one in the air. It's a low-line drive. But that one long enough to signal a touchback. The intended target was Nama. But that is a touchback, and they'll go straight to the 20-yard line to begin their first offensive drive. The Swan City Titans, they only lost one game across the... No, they didn't lose a game, rather. They only drew a game, and they finished off the season with an impressive record of 10 wins from their 11 games that were played across the season. Don't forget, Tyson Beattie will join me at quarter time for special comments. Of course, he's part of the board at Gridiron West. He's done a fantastic job in staging not only the season's matches, but in particular the West Bowl night here at E&D Litis Stadium. Plenty of atmosphere here tonight. Starting things off, Travis Haney. A little bit of trouble with the snap. Fakes the throw, goes for a dash, finds some space out towards the sideline, and taken out of it there by Brockway. And might be just short of a first down, or is it? Yeah, just short of a first down, so 2nd and 1. Let's take a look here on the replay. There are about 2 wide receivers on the right-hand side that Haney could have thrown to, but got taken out of it there on the sideline. So 2nd and 1 for the Titans. Under 4 minutes left. Inside handoff, immediately brought down by a pack of Saints there. Handoff intended for Tristan Bettridge at fullback. CD Dodd replay, quick handoff there. A little sneaky one at that. And only gaining about 2 yards, but enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Haney. Is he going to set up for a throw? Again, another fake. He's got speed across the sideline. Breaks through 1, breaks through 2. Couldn't get through the 3rd. And is brought down a vicious tackle by 2 of the Saints players. And that'll be another first down. They gained about 15 yards there, as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Haney faking the pass and going for a dash on the left-hand side. Great sidestep, almost using the truck stick there. He's pretty light in terms of frame to use the truck stick in gridiron football, but great agility there to allow himself that extra space, but eventually brought down. And that ball will be just ahead of the 40-yard line and an automatic first down. Great atmosphere here at E&D Litis Stadium. If you're joining us for the first time so far, championship winners Claremont Jets in the juniors, the Rockingham Vipers for the 2nd year in a row in the women's, and now it leaves the men's title to be decided tonight. Little trouble at the snap, but Haney almost getting the sack. Again, fakes the handoff, goes to the dash, fumbles, almost recovered by the defence, or is it? I think it is. The Saints may have recovered that one. Let's take a look at the replay and see who has. So Haney had some trouble at the snap, went for the dash, just slipped over at the wrong time, had a fumble, and it looks as though Haney did recover it. He might have had a last-second gasp on that one, so Swan City Titans can consider themselves very lucky indeed to not lose that one. 2.5 minutes to go on the CD Dots scoreboard. 6-0 in favour of the Saints. Haney inside handoff, well read by the Saints defence. Did they recover it? They did. It was another fumble, and this time the Saints recover it. Oh, it's been the Saints thus far. Let's take a look at the replay. Again, Haney had trouble in the snap, but this time the fumble well recovered by the Saints. That might have been Paskov or Wright that recovered the fumble for the Curtin Saints. And that sees them begin a new offensive drive, 1st and 10. And so Curtin bringing their offense back onto the field as a result of that recovered fumble. Hope you're enjoying our coverage so far. McCann fakes the handoff to Allison Gray, reverse the shoof. Finds space on the outer side towards the sideline and over. They've got a great running game going, the Saints, but also their long air passing. It's been nothing short of immaculate so far. Let's have a look at the replay. Fake handoff to the outside and then Schoof receiving the counter. And gaining 9 yards in that one, so it's a 2nd and 1 for the Curtin Saints. Second and 1. Hegney makes the catch and an automatic first down once again. Great shout-outs here from all our viewers on our live stream so far. We've got a viewer from Sydney and also a viewer from the Pilbara. Thank you to all. And Elizabeth Bettridge says, "Go Titans," from the Netherlands. How about that? All the way from the Netherlands. Great to have overseas viewership of our broadcast here. We had one from New Plymouth earlier in the women's game, and now all the way from the Netherlands. Fantastic stuff. Hello to all the good folk over there. McCann on the snap. Goes for the long throw to the outside, and it is picked off brilliantly. Defensive pick-off for the Titans. And that is on the 40-yard line. And that was brilliantly picked off by the defensive lineman. We'll take a look at the replay. And it might have been, let's take a look here. That was number 4, Tim Cant. He read that one very well. Defensive pick-off. And the Titans will have another offensive drive with just over a minute on the clock in this first quarter. Could they generate an opportunity to get that score on the board just before quarter time? First and 10. Haney inside handoff. And quickly brought down by a bevy of Saints players. And that'll only be a gain of about 1 there. 2nd and 9 for the Titans. After that defensive pickoff, there's Sasana, Haney, Mason, Bettridge and Co. assigning their next play, as well as the big man in Graham DePiazzi at centre. Adding valuable contributions in agility and size as a key offensive blocker. Haney on the snap. Fakes the pass. He goes for a run. Creates daylight and is brought down by a good tackle there from Daniel Fu on defensive back. And so that'll be another first down with 30 seconds or so left in the opening quarter. First and 10 here at E&D Litis Stadium. 6-0 in favour of the Curtin Saints. Going in close to Saints. They do not want to concede a false start with this much time left. Haney goes for the sneak on the outside and is taken out of bounds. in a very good tackle by Ben Gallagher. As we see on the CD dot replay, and he's really been catching the Saints defence off guard with these little QB sneaks, but he's found some space on the outside and has made it count very well indeed. And it looks as though it might be quarter time. And yes, it is. That is quarter time in this men's West Bowl game between the Saints and the Titans. It is the Saints leading 6-0 here at E&D Litis Stadium. We'll be back with the second quarter action right after this. Second quarter underway here at E&D Litis Stadium. It is Saints leading the Titans 6-0 in the men's West Bowl. It'll be a second down and 1. That is a quick run, a very good quick run in the end there by Bettridge. And he's eventually brought down, and there's a little bit going on. In fact, that was Emmanuel Eilon, I should say, making the run off the outside handoff. 6-0. One touchdown being scored by Sam Hegney, who has been right in the thick of the action for the Saints. He's received plenty of carries. He's received 54 and a total of 819 yards. Well, he's gone over 900 now for the season, and that's including tonight. And no doubt his creation in finding plenty of opportunities via slants or a curl route has really taken the Titans' defence off guard a little bit. Haney again going for the sneak, but there is a flag on the first down and goal, so that'll be a flag. And that was a false start against the offense, and that'll set the Titans back 5 yards as a result. It'll now be 2nd and 15. Hegney, will he go for the throw? No, he finds some daylight in the centre, breaks through one, doesn't get through the second tackle, and is brought down in a very strong tackle by Kiffin Gibbs. And that'll be a third down. As we see on the CD dot replay here, take a look, Haney. He knew where he was going to, fake the pass to the right-hand side. And that's what they've relied on a lot in these first couple of quarters. Those QB sneaks from Haney, looking for that space on the inside of the scrimmage, but he's needing to really mix up his targets a little bit. He's got to go for those outside throws. In particular, he's got Mark Lou on the right-hand side, maybe looking for a throw to the end zone. Will he go there, or will he go for another sneak? He goes for another sneak. Will it pay off? Oh, he collided with his own player there, and as a result, Mason has just brought him back a couple of yards. Very rarely you see that in gridiron football. As we see on the replay here, Dylan Mason, and a look here from Haney, went for the sneak and then bang! You know what they say? Sometimes you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that is a third down, and that is on the 12 for the Titans. They would love to equal it, the scoreboard, and then have an opportunity to take the lead themselves. Haney studying up the play. Inside handoff, out to Ilon, towards the end zone. Ilon, yes! Touchdown! And the prayer celebration to boot. The Titans strike back. Emmanuel Ilon receiving the outside handoff from Haney and levels the scores. Let's have a look at the CD dot replay here. Lovely handoff from Haney, effective to Ilon. And thank your mother for the Rabbits through to the end zone for 6 points. And of course, you can't beat the prayer celebration. How about that? And so now, it'll be a conversion for an extra 2 points and to take the lead for the first time with 9.5 minutes to go. Haney throws on the outside, incomplete, and the conversion attempt is no good. So scores will remain level at 6-all with 9.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. First quarter, for most of it, belonged to the Saints. Especially with the long offensive drive that they had. They had small gains of about 1 or 2 yards. Their throwing game was good. The Titans, they just looked a little flat on the defensive end. But with that pickoff late in the first quarter, set up a really good run. Kathy DePiazzi watching from New Zealand. Great to see viewers from across the ditch. So we'll have another kickoff, and Blake Marklew will put this one in the air as the Titans offense has a spell. This all-important second quarter will really see who has the momentum in this game. So far, it is even Stevens between both sides. Nice high drive. And this one will be fielded from 5 yards deep. He's taken in by Druce. Goes through one and is brought down. And that ball will be on the 20-yard line. We take a look at the CD dot replay. That kickoff fielded there by Druce. Good carry, and you don't want to do anything fancy when you're returning your kickoffs. Don't do anything fancy pants. Just run in, go in there, gain your yards, and get your offense on the field. 6-all at the moment. If you're just joining us for the first time, Emmanuel Ilon getting the equaliser for the Swan City Titans in reply to Sam Heckney's touchdown in the first quarter. And another flag. Dare I say it, if you get more flags in there, my goodness, you would have about as much flags there as Mullaloo Beach. With the way the flags have been handed out, there's been plenty of them. Both sides, I will say, they've been getting quite eager indeed. Let's have a look there. Number 55, that is Andrew Wright, making the false start. And that is on the second down and long. That'll set them back 5 yards as a result. Bang! Big charge on that one. And the Titans teammates getting around Mitchell Kavanagh. And we'll take a look at that hit again. The defense right on cue. Bang! Kavanagh inflicting a nice high shoulder charge there. And so, it is third and long. We've got another angle here. Wham! That is an awfully good charge on Anthony Allison Gray, inflicted by Kavanagh. Pass. Good catch by Wake. And gains about 6 yards there. And that is a third down. Devon Wake, he was massive in their semi-final win last week. And in his receiving, obviously he's got about 40 carries, but only at about 11 yards per carry. But he has had 8 touchdowns to boot, which is a really good record, wide receiver. And of course, Hegney has scored 5 touchdowns and averages around 15.1 yards per carry. So McCann readying himself. It's a third down and long. McCann going for piercing throw on the outside, making the catch. That is a solid catch there. That is, by the looks of things, Zach Austin there. No, it's not. In fact, it's Daniel Ranieri. So let's take a look at that again on the replay. McCann seeing his target, Ranieri making the catch. And an automatic first down. Saints taking the game on in their own terms, despite the scores being level. They have done really well, all things considered. Ooh, almost offside there against the Titans. McCann with the inside handoff. Allison Gray finds some light, but is brought down. Great tackle by Collins at the cornerback. And that will be another first down. There's some good first down conversions being applied here by the Saints. And that's putting the pressure on the Titans even more. A really good game we've got here so far. We certainly hope you can stay with us for the rest of the night. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a real humdinger. McCann fakes the outside handoff. Short throw, and it looks as though it was incomplete. Yes, it was. Intended target was Devon Wake. And so that'll be a second down and 10. And that ball will be on about the 40-yard line here. Let's have a look at that again on the CD dot replay. It's momentum a bit on the back foot when intending that throw for Wake. Wake, having said that, just wasn't ready to make that catch. So incomplete nonetheless. And it'll be a second down and 10. It'll be on the 38. McCann readying himself. A reverse, a double reverse, intended for Wake. Daylight on the outside, brought down by Cavanagh. And a gain of about 1. So third down. Wouldn't want to risk this one and have to punt it away from reasonable territory. As we see on the CD dot replay, a double reverse there might not have been the best option. That second reverse by Schuff towards Wake. That misdirection not as effective. The Titans knew where Wake was going. They picked him up quite well and inflicted the tackle. So that's good defense by the Titans. Third down, 6 minutes and 20 to go in this second quarter. It is a 3rd and 11. And they're coming out on their own 40. McCann looking to throw again. It's a good one. On to Hegney, makes the catch and converts the first down. That's a great effort by the Saints. And so that'll be another first down. That is about 4 or 5 that they've converted on first down.
I'm watching you, 47.
And just a quick update in the WA sporting landscape. Not pleasant reading if you're a Wildcats fan. They've just got beaten by the Phoenix 80-86 in the basketball. But at least you've got a close game here as well at E&D Litis Stadium. So it's a first down and 10. And that is on the 35. Throw again intended for Hegney and incomplete. So second down and 10. We'll see it on the CD dot replay here. And look at the space that he had, and Cavanagh, he thought he could have picked that one off. He got a hand to it, but not to be this time. Great crowd here at E&D Litis Stadium. The atmosphere, very friendly indeed. Enjoying this game. Camping chairs are well and truly out by the old velodrome track, which is now, of course, a grass hill. But plenty of men, women, children, families, all here to watch some great gridiron here in Western Australia. McCann faking the throw and gets the sack by Curtin. And that will certainly inspire the Titans here. That is Cavanagh's first sack of the night. And McCann led into a rare mistake. Let's have a look. On the CD dot replay, McCann had nowhere to go, and Cavana had somewhere to go, and that was forward towards the sack. And now that'll be 3rd and long now. That ball is just ahead of the 40-yard line. And we've got just about 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Big passage coming up here. They wouldn't want to risk a turnover here. McCann intending for the throw. Watch out. Nearly gets sacked a second time. Making the catch is Wake. Did he complete it just inside the line? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. So that's a 4th down. So it was incomplete. So 4th down. Will they punt it or will they go for it? They're only 8 yards away now. They're going to go for it. They've got 2 out wide. In fact, they've got 3 out wide, the 3rd being Ranieri. McCann is going to throw long. That's his only option. Intended for Wake. Great catch and a first down. They're rising to the pressure at the moment. The ball is on the 6. And now they have that opportunity to add to the scoreboard and take back the lead on this first down. Titans in a little trouble. First down and goal with 3 minutes 40 to go. McCann may be looking for a short inward pass here. He's got 3 wide. He goes for the handoff. Allison Gray finds some space and finds a way through to the end zone. Touchdown, Curtin Saints. And that is Allison Gray's first touchdown of the night. And it couldn't have come at a better time. That's his 5th of the season. And the Saints get back the lead as we see on the CD dot replay. Great speed on the inside. And flair added into that. Allison Gray makes the opportunity count.
Don't let them do that! Come on, Dave!
And now here's the opportunity for a 2-point conversion. McCann making the throw, and the throw is incomplete. Conversion no good. 12-6, the scoreline in favour of the Saints. 3.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. And so that'll begin another offensive drive for the Titans, and they desperately need one because they had a long defensive drive. They were tested patience-wise. They had a few opportunities to really stop the Curtin Saints' rampant drive, but they just kept letting the space be exposed. They just kept on letting them dictate the game. Another kickoff. It's a high one, and it will be a touchback. That was intended for the Titans for number 47 there in Brad Sparrow, but that'll be a touchback, and the ball will start at the 20-yard line. All-important passage here for the Titans. Under 3.5 minutes to go in this first quarter, and they've been tested by this Saints side. Saints having won 4 fewer games in the season, but easily getting through from their semi-final. The Saints really made the Titans work hard so far. But the Saints are really putting in a fine effort. They've got the lead, and deservedly. They've had control of this game since the start of the first quarter. They did have an equaliser scored against them, but having said that, the Saints have had a lot more of the ball on their offensive division. Pass to the side, Mark Lou the target, makes the catch and taken over the sideline. The breeze again starting to pick up here at E&D Litis Stadium. It's been blowing infrequently across the ground all throughout the afternoon. Expected a top of around 33, 34 degrees. Second down and 8. Travis Haney there, playing with patience, just being as calculated as possible. Down low with the snap. Passes to the inside, incomplete. That was intended for Lesatelli, but to no avail, so that'll be a second down. It'll be a third down, rather. So third down and 8 with 3 minutes to go. Titans now put under a little bit of pressure. Can they rescind it with an automatic first down conversion? What can they do here? They've got 2 wide on the outer side, and Haney could throw to that side. He does. Making the catch. That is a great catch there by John Reckstein. And that will be an automatic first down. Reckstein was one of their targets on the right-hand side. And Haney making that throw count. First down. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock. 3 minutes left on the clock, rather. First down and 10. The ball is on the 35. On the 30. Their own 30, the Titans want to create a big opportunity here. Haney intended there for the target at wide receiver Reckstein, but it is incomplete. And that will be a second down and 10. Great shots by our front row screens camera operators. Done a great job all throughout the day. The 3 games that they have covered. And also the team at the truck as well. Great job so far. We thank you, our viewers, for enjoying our coverage so far. This game still even Stevens, even if the Saints are leading 12-6, it's still on their own 30. With it being second and 10. Reckstein out wide. Is Haney going to go towards him? Fakes the throw about 3 times. Eventually goes for a dash. That was the smart play. Here comes the flag. Being thrown up by the referees. In the meantime, Haney passes the line for an automatic first down, but the refs did wave the flag, and it looks as though it might be against the defense. Let's have a look here. Haney, look at that. Fakes 1, 2, 3, and then eventually goes for a dash. What will the referee say out of this flag? It is going to bring them forward, the Titans. So it is against the defense, and that'll be an automatic first down with the 2-minute warning coming up. So the ball is on the Saints 40, and referee just putting a stop to things. 2-minute warning it is. 2-minute warning in effect. Saints leading 12-6 over Swan City if you're just joining us for the first time. What has been a hard-fought game so far in the men's West Bowl final. Haney. He's got Reckstein and a couple of other targets out wide. He's going for the sneak again. Finds some daylight on the inside. Will he go for the lateral? He elects not to. And it's taken out on the sideline. And another first down. And a nice little pat on the back there. Sporting indeed by Kyvan Gibbs. The Curtin Saints defensive tackle. And so, as we have a look at the CD Dodd replay, look at this. Haney. And he's keeping the Titans right in check with these QB sneaks. And the misdirection that comes with that. Solid run from Haney. Gets brought down by Gibbs over the sideline. And now it is on the 15 for the Titans. Can they level the scores? Haney. Inside handoff. Now towards Les Latale. And brought down for about a gain of 5 there. That'll be a second down. We're just a minute and a half to go. Can they get one, the Titans, just before half-time? Second down and about 5. And it is on the 15. What can Haney create here? He's been absolutely bamboozling the Saints defence. Throw to the outside, incomplete. Big opportunity going begging there. That throw was intended for Sasana. As we see on the replay, look at that. Haney knew where to throw. It's just missed time. Sasana was just a bit too far out. Would have gone for the curl route. That would have got him to come back right away from his trajectory towards the end zone. So that'll be a third down with less than a minute to go. Third down and 5. Big chance here for the Titans. They've got 2 wide on the right-hand side. One of them is Les Latale. And the referee... And I think that might do it for half-time. No, it won't. I think it's just a timeout that has been called. A lot of noise being made by the bench of the Saints. So a timeout has been called, and a very crucial timeout to add to that. We've got 56 seconds on the clock. It is a third down. Ball's on the 15. And the Titans are sizing up their options now. They've got a throw. They can go to Les Latale and Reckstein. So he's got options there. But also, as he has made the habit of it, Travis Haney can go for the QB sneak. He's done that several times to great effect, generating long yard gains. So the timeout here, very crucial indeed. And now they'll get themselves back into action. Plenty of noise being made from the Saints bench. Will it be enough? Haney goes for the throw towards the intended target. Reckstein, touchdown, Titans. John Reckstein getting the second one for Swan City and scores the level once again. As we see here on the replay, the space Reckstein built caught the Saints off guard. And an easy catch. Reckstein, he is pumped up about that one, and rightfully so. So that levels the scores, but can they take back the lead? For this all-important 2-point conversion attempt. A couple of the Rockingham Vipers leaving the playing arena as well. The Rockingham Vipers just behind me in the commentary box. They'll be celebrating tonight. Of course, earlier they swept the Wolverines to win the Women's West Bowl. But the Men's West Bowl here, it is very close indeed. Haney, the throw. Did he make it? Yes, he did. 2-point conversion is good. Sasana making the catch. And for the first time, the Titans hit the lead. Let's have a look on the CD Dodd replay. That was another beautiful throw, a high loop from Haney. And then Sasana in prime position just inside the line. And the two-point conversion is good with 51 seconds left. Absolute great game it has been, and we're only nearing half-time. So strap onto your seats, ladies and gentlemen. We have got ourselves a massive second half coming up. Make no mistake about it. Mark Lou will put this one in the air. It's a low squib kick. It's going to be fielded again there by Druce. To the 15, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, taken over the line, but another great run. Those opening kickoff runs have proven really good for the Saints. They put themselves in prime position to get themselves in territory for the score. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, couple of fumbles there early, but there, quick recovery. And then generating a great run towards the 40. This. Leave it alone. So, 40 seconds to go. First down. And a fumble at the snap. The referee's just blowing the whistle. Let's take a look at that on the replay just to see what happened. A rare mistake, a rare fumble. Straight out of the snap. So it'll be a second down and 12 with 35 seconds left on the clock. Pressure really on for both sides. Saints trail it by 2, 14 to 12. Second down and 11. McCann, long throw, intended there for Schoof, but incomplete again, so that'll be a third down. Be third down and 11. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, good blocking by the offense, the Saints allowing McCann that opportunity to make that long pass, but Schoof, unfortunately, not able to make the catch this time. 30 seconds left, third down. Ball's on the 40. Nice toss to the outer side. Big opportunity created there by the offense. Cabrera, the running back for the Saints, gained some good yardage, but not enough. And that'll mean a fourth down, or is it? Fourth down. Looks as though there might have been a penalty call. Not this time. So it'll be a fourth down, and they'll likely punt this one away, the Saints. And this will be the first punt of the game. And another timeout being called. Some 20 seconds left in this second quarter. Fourth down. And the Saints will likely punt this one away and hand possession back to the Titans for what will be the last offensive drive in this game. In this first half, rather. And there, DeGuglio, Fabio DeGuglio, is getting himself ready to be taken off the field. Fabio DeGuglio, that's a blow for the Titans. One of their most important cornerbacks on their defensive division. And that might be the rest of the game job done for him. Fabio DeGulio, number 21, being assisted there by Craig Johnson. So it's a 4th down. Will they punt it away? I've been thinking that they may punt it away. Doesn't look like it. They're keeping their offense on the field. The Saints ambitious. 4th and 11. No, they have punted it away. It was more of a quick one. And it was recovered there by Wake, but over the line. And the Titans will bring their offense onto the field for the last offensive drive of this first half. Let's have a look at the replay. Now, they had a bit of trouble at the snap. McCann was able to get that one out and quickly punt it away. And Wake fielded that one, but went over the line to boot. So the Titans, leading 14-12, will have possession for the last 16 seconds that are on the clock. Been a fantastic first half here at E&D Litis Stadium as part of the Men's West Bowl. We had a cracker to kick it off, the juniors, 20-12 in favour of Claremont. And then Rockingham Vipers literally swept the West Coast Wolverines 38-0. And the men's, it's a little bit closer. Haney fakes the throw, almost got sacked. Good support by his blocker in Bettridge. Direct throw, making the catch on the outer side. Here's Marklew and an automatic first down. That was an all-important first down there by the Titans as we are into the final few seconds of play in this first half. Both teams in their huddles now. What can they muster for the final 3 seconds of this first half? First down and 10. That is on the halfway mark of the field. Haney off the snap. Clock's ticking. Marklew makes the catch. A nice lateral. Back to Haney. Time has expired. And Haney goes over the line. And I think that'll do it for half-time. Time has expired on our screen. Yes, that is it. Half-time here at E&D Litis Stadium as we see that last play on the CD Dodd replay. That was a magnificent second quarter by both teams, 14-6 in favour of Swan City. They have the lead by 2 points at the end of the half. Curtin City, rather, they have the lead after the break, 14-12 against the Swan City Titans in the Men's West Bowl final. It's been a cracking half. Will the second half be just as exciting? Well, we'll bring you the halftime highlights right after this here on Front Row Screen Sport.
At CD Dodd, we recycle metal. So we recycled some 90s metal musicians to create our new jingle. cd.com.au.
Half-time here at E&D Litis Stadium. We've got a cracking game on our hands as part of the Men's West Bowl 2021-22. The final leg of what has been a fabulous triple header of gridiron football here in Western Australia. Swan City leading 14-12 over the Curtin Saints here at E&D Litis Stadium in a game that has been pretty much even all throughout. Curtin scored first, then Swan City, and it's been back and forth ever since, as we see the highlights thanks to CD Dodd. So far, first touchdown went to Heckney, and then of course another fabulous touchdown going Curtin's way. They had another one go their way in the second quarter, and that would be their only score of the game. And that touchdown was through the solid work of Alison Gray, who scored Curtin's second early in that term. And then two straight touchdowns by Swan City after being 0-6 at quarter time. They managed to get on a very good 14-6 run in the second quarter and get their offensive game really going after what was a lean first quarter, largely thanks to the lack of offensive drive. And as we see on these highlights, these sides have given it absolutely everything. Players like Haney, Vukovic, Kavanagh, and also Reckstein, Ilon and Les Latelli, who have contributed so well on the Swan City offensive line. Haney with that QB sneak in particular, setting up a couple of touchdowns in that first half, as well as this one. Inside handoff to Ilon, touchdown Titans. That's possibly one of the best touchdowns of the night thus far, and there you see the photographer getting that perfect snapshot. And then, what about that charge from Kavanagh? Bang! And then McCann getting a nice throw into his target there in Daniel Ranieri. He's been in the thick of the action as well. McCann did have a few troubles, but look at this handoff, a beautiful one to Anthony Allison Gray. He contributed to a touchdown as well when they were deep towards the end zone. But as you see here, Haney on to Reichstein. And then the two-point conversion to boot. Susanna making the catch just inside the sideline. It was a great effort from him. And then from the kickoff, there was another important run here. That was Druce for his second kickoff return. And then making a 45 to 50-yard gain and getting the Saints going on that last offensive drive for them in that second quarter. Vukovic as well. He's been a little quiet of some sort, but also plenty of support from the blockers wall, number 95, and also Mike Richards running as linebacker and a blocker as well, and a couple of the defensive ends as well to boot as well. Titans 14-12, they lead the Saints at half-time here at E&D Litis Stadium, what has been quite a fascinating contest in this Men's West Bowl for 2021-22. It's all thanks to Front Row Screen Sport. We'll just go through a couple of the shout-outs during the break as well. So let us know where you're watching from across Western Australia, the nation, and around the world. We'd love to hear your feedback on our broadcast and comment on where you are watching from. Bronson Hoani watching from the Gong. How about that, Wollongong? Good on you, Bronson. Fantastic stuff. Caravan Kim, well, the score is 14-12 in favour of Swan City. They lead it by just 2 points. It's been a back-and-forth contest all throughout. Tyler Goldwire says, come on, Titans, let's go. Henry Matteo, let's go, boys. Well, which team do you support there, Henry? But we love your allegiance nonetheless. Kathy DePazzi, number 75, of course. Another talented family, the DePiazzis. Gridiron and all other sports. 14-12, as you see there on your screen. Swan City, the top of the ladder. Swan City Titans lead it. No doubt they'll be thinking to themselves, okay, what can we do to keep this lead and extend it? Curtin Saints, they had a big offensive drive first up. And in that second quarter, they could only manage 6 points compared to the 6 that they had in at the first quarter, especially when Swan City were on that 14-6 run. They've got the ascendancy, but not by much. It is still anybody's game in the second half. We'll take a break, and when we do come back, the teams will be back out on the field for all the second half action. Swan City leading 14-12 in the men's Gridiron West Bowl for 2022.
At CD Dodd, we recycle metal. So we recycled some 90s metal musicians to create our new jingle. cddodd.com.au.
Players are getting ready to come back onto the field here at Liederville Stadium for the second half of this men's West Bowl. Titans up against the Curtin Saints, and as you see there, it is a 2-point margin in favour of the top of the ladder, Swan City. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is the third of our 3 Gridiron West Bowl finals, 2021-22, the last night of what has been a very competitive season in Gridiron West football on all 3 codes, junior, women's and the men's, and a great crowd here tonight at Liederville Stadium, of course, given the COVID restrictions that we have had, and of course the tightening ones that may be there on the days like this. But on nights like this, when you can just forget about that for a few hours and just enjoy all the best sporting action in the best state in the country, known as Western Australia. And the action is certainly proving that. Curtin City, there you see Brenton Littlecock and Andrew Wright just chatting amongst themselves, looking ahead to this second half. It's an important one coming up, that first passage. Can they get that score on the board and take back the lead? Because it's been back and forth all throughout the game so far. Susanna scored that 2-point conversion. Marklew, he's been a key wide receiver in the second quarter. What can he contribute? That remains to be seen. Rossiello and Cabana having a couple of laughs, but knowing the task is at hand. In this second half, they have that 2-point lead. They do not want to give anything away at the moment. Both teams have got some good experienced stars, although the Saints, they are in their inaugural West Bowl. And the Titans, they've been there before. They know what it's like. And have got that West Bowl experience behind them. But Saints cannot be discounted for their efforts so far to get within 2 points of the Titans, having led 6-0 at quarter time. All things considered, it has been a mighty good effort. Anything can happen in half of gridiron football, and it usually does. So the players just warming up now, getting themselves set for the second half. It promises to be an electric second half, so I suggest you strap yourselves in, pull the belt up nice and tight, and get yourself ready to go, because this second half is going to be an absolute thriller. Jordan Ray Rutherford, shout out to his brothers, of course, number 50 and 51 for the Titans. Good on you, Jordan. And I hope you're enjoying the game as well. Shane Pomfrey says, up the Titans. Plenty of support, not just for the Titans, but for the Saints as well. not just from viewers around the state, across the nation and around the world, but also at the crowd here tonight. It's a very decent crowd, given the circumstances, as I said earlier. Certainly is going to be a big second half coming up for both sides to see who will be crowned 2021-22 Men's West Bowl champions. So stay right where you are, wherever you may be watching, because this second half is going to be a real beauty. The first half was fantastic, great standard. And that second half will certainly live up to all the expectations. We're about to get the kickoff underway for the third quarter. Titans leading 14 to 12 rather. Putting this one in the air. He's going to be Cade Wilkes. We don't know. It's going to be Michael Ranieri to kick this one off. Sweep kick short, and that goes past the group of players, and that'll be a touchback to start this second half. Take a look at the replay of this one. Squib kick, low line. And instantly a touchback, and so that'll start on the 20. Titans will set up. Saints have got a 4-3 and a nickel back. Man in motion for the Saints. Merklu and Reckstein on wide receiver for the Titans. They've got a 2-point lead. Can they extend it? Haney, good handoff onto Lizatelli. And short gain of about 2 there. Second down and 8. As we see on the replay, nice quick handoff by Haney onto Lizatelli, but the daylight wasn't enough. And a good tackle there on the defensive line by Kane Napier. Second down and 8. 11:35. They've got it on their own 20. A lot of noise from the Curtin Saints. Haney, not being put off in the slightest, goes for a dash. Only gains 2 on that one before he gets taken over the line. And on the replay, he had space aplenty. He also had time to throw to Josh Winter, but unfortunately just didn't have enough time. So it's a 3rd and 3. And the ball is on the 26 for the Titans. Important play coming up here. Merklu and Reckstein as wide receivers. Does Haney go to them? No, he doesn't. Finds daylight. Does he convert for a first down? Yes, he does, I think. He did. And that is a first down. A 3rd down conversion for him. Haney and his QB sneaks paying off very well indeed. As we see on the CD replay, just had the time again, the time and the space to make those sneaks work. And he did just that. Great job from Travis Haney. And hasn't he done a wonderful job for his team tonight? First and 10. Just inside the 40. Haney's quick handoff. Now towards Connor Evans. But quickly caught in that one. In fact, it was Connor Evans. As we see on the replay here, just could not find enough daylight. In fact, that was Bettridge, rather. Apologies, Bettridge. From fullback. Time continues to run. Good snap. Haney finds some daylight. Through one, through two, slips up and goes down. And again, first down conversion. This is looking good for the Titans. These defensive breakdowns are not good for the Saints. They cannot afford any more of those. They need to pick up on guys like Haney, Reckstein, and also Bettridge a little more firmly. So it is a first down and 10. Halfway through the field. (14-12), the Titans lead if you're joining us. Haney from the handoff. Finds space. Gets through two. Goes to the outer side. Great carry by Haney. Taken over the line. And again, first down. Patience paying off at the moment for the Titans. They're continuing to hound that offensive half of the field, and a player is down for the Saints. And there you can see, just cutting out a frame there, the player going down. And that is Kane Napier, who's gone down. Still in seated position. Might have taken a hit to the abdominal region or his right leg. But he's able to pull himself up on one knee at least, and he is limping. Here's big Kane Napier. He's being helped from the field by Brendan Littlecott to a well-deserved round of applause. He's had a good game on the defensive end this evening. And now, Saints, what can they do to tighten up their defence? They've had a couple too many breakdowns at the moment. And they've conceded 3 first down conversions, which is not their usual rate. First and 10. Less than 9 minutes to go on the clock. 14-12, Titans lead. Haney inside handoff. That is a great handoff. Emmanuel Ilon. And only a gain of about 1 there. Second down, as we see on the CD dot replay. Haney, quick handoff, Ilon. Just dragged back there. That's better Saints defence. And so that'll be a second down. And about 11, so they lost 2 as it turned out. Second down now. Big play coming up here for the Titans. Can they increase the margin? Ilon receiving the handoff. Gets brought down again. The Saints defence really starting to turn up a notch here. Third down, and they've only gained about 3. CD dot replay here. Had to steady things, did Haney. Quick handoff to Ilon. Didn't find enough daylight there. The blockers doing their job on the defensive end for the Saints. Third down and 7. Haney goes for the handoff, almost gets sacked. Through 2, finds light on the inside, not enough, but that is a first down. That's the important thing for the Titans. They are getting closer. Look at that. On the other side of the field, Betteridge and Ilott doing a great job in misdirecting the Saints defence. With some solid blocking, and another player has gone down for the Saints. And if it's another one of their keys, then that could be another blow for Curtin. He's just clutching the abdominal region there by the looks of where his hand is. Wait and see who he is when he gets up, because he can't pick up his plane number at this stage. Let's see on the replay. We'll have another look. Bang! And by the looks of things, we can pick it up. That's Liam Clunas, who was down. Liam Clunas, number 32 for the Saints, and he's being helped up, and he'll run this one off. He's a tough fella. He's just clutching his upper abdominal region there, and Clunas will get some medical attention on that one, but running that one off, trooper stuff right there. 12-14, Titans lead. Pressure still on now. 7.25 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Titans desperately looking for a score. Inside handoff. Ilott going towards the end zone. Did he get it? I think he did. Yes. Touchdown, Swan City Titans. Swan City get another one back, and they increase the margin to 8 points. 20-12. That is a much needed score. As we have a look again on the replay, Haney and Ilott providing quite the combination tonight. And for Ilott, that is touchdown number 2. So now, 2-point conversion coming up. Can they stretch it to 10? Haney going for the throw, intended for Merklew. Yes! Got it! Touchdown, 2-point conversion. And the Titans stretch the margin out to 10 with 7 minutes left on the clock. Let's take a look on the replay. Haney knew where to throw to. He had the aim right away. And then made that throw count to Merklew to make the 2-point conversion effective and increase their lead to 10 points. And the Saints now, it's up to them, to the response that they can dish out. They're trailing by 10 points. This next offensive drive, critical in the context of this matchup.
Let's go, Quidditch!
Merklew will put this one in the air when the players are set to go. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Merklew, low line drive towards the 5. And this is being fielded by Hegney. Hegney runs towards the 32, and he is brought down. On the 32-yard line, the Saints are about to begin their next offensive drive. They trail it by 10 points rather, 22-12. If they can score a touchdown from this drive, my goodness, it'll breathe big load of confidence into this side. We thank all our viewers who are tuning into our broadcast so far. Hold on to your hats, because we are going to be in, I reckon, for a great finish. Inside handoff towards Allison Gray, and he's brought down by 2 Titan defenders, and that will mean a second down. Second down and 4. They gained about 6 on that particular passage. Let's have a look on the CD Dodd replay. Quick inside handoff Only found some brief daylight on the inside of the scrimmage. And now it'll be 2nd down and 4. Saints needing a big drive here. McCann again with the handoff. This time more daylight, but shut down. Great tackle applied there by Ulafala. And now the Saints through McCann and Gray, as well as Hegney, bring the Saints forward slowly. That's another 1st down. And the ball is on the 50. On the halfway mark of the field. The breeze again picking up. McCann. Handoff again inside. Allison Gray almost fumbled, but recovered that one. In fact, that was Cabrera, rather. Sam Cabrera. He was interchanging there. As we see on the replay, McCann, quick dish out off the half-back to Cabrera and immediately brought down by Josh Simmons. So a 2nd down and about 9. Five minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. It's all or nothing now. They call it the premiership quarter. McCann, outside handoff this time. And to no avail. Cabrera gets brought down again. So that'll be a 3rd down, and they've lost 1. Let's have a look on the replay. That was well read by the Saints defence, the Titans defence rather, to immediately shut down Cabrera as soon as he built some daylight. And now Curtin. They don't want to risk a 3 and out here. 3 and 9. McCann will have to throw long. He does. Beautiful throw. Bang! Fumbled. Well recovered. That is a brilliant recovery there by Alison Nama. And the Titans pick that one off. And will begin another offensive drive. The Saints could not afford to stumble on that one. As we see on the replay, Nagama was in prime position. Great pick-off. And setting the Titans up for another crack at offense. First down and 10. That ball is going to be on the 34. Both teams getting great support here tonight. So the Titans begin their next drive. 1st and 10. Haney, outside handoff. Isla sprints past. And an automatic 1st down. He gets taken over the line at the 30. That is a great run by Isla. He's coming to his own in this 3rd quarter.
Way to be a bully, 77!
Let's have a look here.
Do it again, 77!
Isla, that was a great run off the handoff from Haney. And contributed about 35 yards to that one. And so, it is on the 35. For the Titans. Opportunity to stretch their lead further. Man in motion is Betteridge, the captain. Haney. He's electing to throw outside. He's got Mark Lou as a target. Incomplete. So that will mean a 2nd down and 10. Let's have a look here. Haney had options. He knew where to go, but just incomplete. The 2 number 6s going at it, Mark Lou and Weinbreck. Second down and 10. 10 points the difference in favour of Swan City. Bedridge, the man in motion. Haney, he's going to throw to the outside again. Fakes the handoff. He elects to go out wide to Eilert, but incomplete. So that'll be a 3rd and 10. Titans, what do they have to do to really pierce through that Saints defence? In turn, the Saints, when they get back on offence, they cannot afford to concede an interception, especially at such a crucial stage in the game when it is all on the line. They're 10 points behind, and when they were on their own 30, they had to concede an interception. Whoa! Eilert! Big hit there. Put on by Clunas, who's come back on the field. And he did a nice little barrel roll there to boot. You don't mind seeing a little bit of gymnastics in NFL or any level of gridiron. Let's have a look here. Wham! You want to talk about awfully good, then that fits the description. Third down. Oh, 4th down, rather. 4th down and 9. Long throw. Intercepted! Whoa, they got their own back there with Curtin. The interception through Clunas, deep on the defensive end. And the Saints can bring back their offense onto the field. That was brilliantly read there by Clunas. Got into front position. Let's have a look here on the CD dot replay. Haley, he was in the right to throw there. At the right position to throw, but have a look at this intercept in front. Clunas running back at full stretch. A beautiful intercept there, and that sets up the Saints for another offensive drive. So just under 2.5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. It is 1st down and 10, deep on the defensive end for the Saints. It's on their own 5. It is going to be on for young and old these last 2.5 minutes before 3/4 time. 1st and 10. Quick throw. Out towards Ranieri. And he gets brought down for a gain of about 3. We 2nd down and 7. With the Saints trailing by 10. So 12-22. Second down and 7. McCann. Outside pass. And that one, was it complete? I don't think it, yes it was. So that'll mean a automatic 1st down. Catch made there by Schuff. Let's have a look on the replay. McCann, bit of trouble on the snap. Good throw though. Real sniper's throw that was indeed, with pristine vision. So that is 1st down and 10. On the Saints' own 15. McCann fakes the pass and gets brought down. And that'll be of a loss of 1. 2nd down with 1.5 minutes to go. Take a look here on the replay. On the right-hand side of the scrimmage, McCann intending to go for the throw, but no targets represented. Faked the draw, but not enough to misdirect the Titans' defence, who brought McCann down. So 1 minute left of this 3rd quarter. 10 points the difference. That vital touchdown may have seen the Titans have one hand on that championship, but anything can happen. McCann Is he going to go for a long throw? Yes, he will. Inside, out towards Ranieri. Finds some daylight. Is it enough for a first down? I think it is. No, it's not. Oh, third down and 5. Some 30 seconds left on the clock. We're nearing three-quarter time. It is going to be a cracking finish of this game. McCann will likely throw. He's got 2 out wide with 10 seconds remaining. McCann. He will throw. He's intending for Ranieri. Incomplete. And that is on 4th down. And the timer has run out on the screen. That will do it for three-quarter time, I reckon. Yes, it will. Three-quarter time here at E&D Litis Stadium. Well, we've got a great finish on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Swan City Titans intercept and touchdown midway through the quarter. Crucial in their ascendancy in this game, but there is still a quarter to go. The Titans lead it by 10 here at E&D Litis Stadium. A great finish coming up, so don't go anywhere. The final quarter coming up after this. Will this breeze go away and leave my...
At CD Dodd, we...
Final quarter underway. Here at E&D Litis Stadium, the margin is 10 points in favour of the Titans. The Saints are just beginning their offensive drive for this final term. They added in 10 points. Swan City, Curtin, they were held scoreless. They added 8 rather. It's Swan City and Curtin were held scoreless in that third quarter, but there is still a quarter to go. And it is going to be on for young and old. Those 2 pickoffs quite costly in the context of that third quarter for the Saints. They could not afford another one. Outside pass, out towards Gallagher. And is eventually brought down. Fumbled, almost recovered, and eventually he's brought down again. And the Titans are pumped up about that one. No. Fumble recovered by the Titans. And they... That has been picked off. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Titans. First and 10 for the Titans. 11:15 on the clock. That pick-off, the third in 2 quarters. Can they capitalise on their chance and possibly seal the game? There's still 11 minutes of game time to go. Isla breaking through towards the 30 and is brought down. Another first down the Titans' way. We see on the CD dot replay, Isla was able to generate space on the inside of the scrimmage. He found daylight aplenty and was able to make it count in the first down conversion. If you're just joining us, we're into the final term, under 11 minutes to go. It is a 10-point lead to the Titans over Curtin. And it is going to be on for these last 10 and a half minutes to see who will be crowned men's Gridiron West champions. Will Haney go for the throw? He's got 2 in support. He does. It's a long one. Towards the outer side, almost intercepted. Incomplete, throwing to a 2-on-1. The intended target there was Mark Luke. It was an ambitious one, but that 2-on-1 could have led to a defensive interception of the Saints' own. What can the Titans do? The Saints, they've got a 4-3 in a nickel package. Isla accepts the handoff, gets brought down by Paskov, and that will be a second down. A third down, rather. It'll be a 3rd down and 7. For the Titans, and Isla, he's just getting a new neck guard by the looks of things. No, he's just grabbing himself a well-earned sip and having a bit of a spell before he gets back out on the field. He's been one of the stars for the Titans here tonight. They've got one out wide. That is Susanna. Will Haney throw to him? Or is he going to go for that QB sneak and dash across the scrimmage? Haney, he goes for the handoff. And that is a great handoff. Finding some daylight on the inside is Lesatale. And that is another automatic first down. And there was also a flag as well. And that'll put them forward another 5 yards. That's against the Titans, the Saints rather. So 3 conceded interceptions and also a penalty. Could that see the Saints game unravel before their very eyes? It is on the 10. First down and goal. Haney sizing up his options. He's got a wide receiver at each end. Man in motion in defence. Haney. Out to Lesatale. Handoff. Fumble. And it was recovered by the Saints, but the referee did blow the whistle beforehand. And it'll remain on offence for the Titans. He did get it down before he had it lost out of his hands. And he did get a handle on it, so the referee will let that one go. And the Titans will resume on offense. Rare little fumble for the Titans, but luckily that was after the whistle blew. And the Titans can continue on their offense. Susanna is on the right-hand side. Marklu is on the left-hand side. as wide receiver. He will need a man in motion here, I'd suggest. He might go for the handoff as well. He fakes it, goes for the sneak, touchdown, Titans! Haney gets one of his own, and dare I say it, that may seal the match and the championship. It's now 28-12, with 8 minutes to go on the CD Dodds scoreboard. Swan City have taken control after half-time. And as we see here, Haney faking the handoff, sucking in the Saints defence. And to score a great touchdown of his own. He's led from the front tonight. 28-12. And can they make it 30-12 with this two-point conversion attempt? Haney, outside throw. Mark Lou, intended target, incomplete, and no good from the two-point conversion. Take a look on the CD Dodd replay here. On that two-point conversion, he knew where to throw to. Mark Lou was just too far, close to the line, was too close to the line, and wasn't able to get that one in time. And so Mark Lou will put this one in the air to give the Saints an opportunity for a possible fight back. But the margin now 28-12, 16 points the difference. And will it take a miracle, dare I say it, for the Saints to snatch this one? Because since half-time, I guess the pressure has just gotten to them, but still anything can happen. Hackney goes towards the 20 and the 25. And the ball will be fielded on the 30. First and 10. And that is on the 30. On the 28, rather. 28-yard line with 8 minutes to go in this last quarter. McCann fakes the handoff, elects to go for a reverse to Schultz, and he's brought down. And that is a loss of about one there, and the ball line meter and the down meter went down with the players, but they are okay. So it's a second down and about 12. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, the reverse to Schultz. He was forced to direct himself back a couple of yards because there was no daylight whatsoever. Saints have got two wide at each end, but McCann has got Allison Gray out back to look for that inside counter. He elects to go for the throw, and that throw is incomplete. And third down and 12. Let's see again, McCann. That throw was just off target there. McCann, none too pleased with himself. So third and 12. With 7.5 minutes to go in this game. McCann is going to throw to the outer side again. This time the catch has been made, and that is Devon Wake who makes the catch. And they gain about 9 or 10 there, but not enough for a first down, I don't think.
Testing.
Referee deliberating on that one. And that might be a first down, yes. That is a first down, so they got enough. 1st and 10. For the Saints, they're not out of it yet. They need a score. They need a score and a 2-point conversion. 2 of those to tie the game. Not an impossible task. But as time continues to be chewed, the pressure starts to mount. Outside pass to Alison Gray, brought down over the sideline. Did odd replay of that last passage there. McCann hadn't had any options up forward, so he had no choice but to throw to the side, and that's where Alison Gray was, out in the open. The Saints sizing up their options. What can they do with time continuing to be chewed? First and 5. Short pass. Alison Gray, the intended receiver, makes the chance count. And even if he gets tackled, it is still enough for a first down. So that's another first down being converted now. And they're going into hurry-up mode here, the Saints. So they're getting back into this quick play right away as McCann goes for the short throw again. This time it was intended for Heckney, made it stick and went with a first down. And again, they're going into hurry-up mode. Time is of the essence here. They want to get that score on the board very quickly to stay in this game. 6 minutes to go. Alison Gray with the inside handoff, finds some daylight, eventually brought down by the hard-charging Brad Sparrow. And they're going to go for it again. So hurry-up mode is the norm now for the Saints. And rightfully so. They know that they have to get to the end zone as quick as they can to get back into this game. McCann, is he going to elect to throw to Heckney? No, he goes to the opposite side, on the right-hand side of the field. Wake, did he get it? No! Oh, unlucky there, Devon Wake. And this time, the clock will be stopped with that incomplete pass. Let's have a look at the CD dot replay. He had Heckney as a prime target. He could have thrown to the left-hand side because he had about 2 yards of open space. But Wake just in the wrong place in that 2-on-1. A bit unlucky there. But the clock will stop. First down. And a hard tackle. Third down, rather. It's a 3rd down and 5. McCann. He's got Wake on the outside, just short of him. Just short on the half volley, and it's a 4th down. They're going to have to go for it. This could be the most important play of the game for Curtin. If they miss out on this one, well, you could pretty much say that might be Curtin's for them. So it is a 4th and 5, and it is on the 15. If they can get this one to the end zone and score, they are right back in the contest with some 5 minutes to go. McCann fakes the handoff. Great throw out to Ranieri. Was that a first down? I think it was. For Ranieri, judging by the reaction, it is. So they'll keep with the ball on the offensive end, and Ranieri is down. Let's have a look on the CD dot replay. Ranieri making the catch. And I think he just got a foot in. He might have just got a foot in, but Ranieri is hurting a little bit. And a timeout has been called. And the Saints will reassess their option. We'll take a look here from the behind the QB angle. McCann, good throw onto Ranieri, and there, just landed awkwardly on his leg there, but he's back up. We should be okay. 5 minutes to go. The Saints have only just got first down, deep in their attacking zone. It is about on the 5, so first and goal. The clock runs, 5 minutes to go. A touchdown here will put the Saints right back in the game and a two-pointer. A very important passage here. All trouble at the snap. Recovered by McCann. Throw intended for Wake. No! Great defense by the Titans, putting the pressure on. And unfortunately, McCann couldn't complete the pass. Couldn't make that pass count. And that will be a second and goal. As we see on the CD dot replay, McCann having trouble eventually getting that one to go. Then making the throw, couldn't make it count. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great finish. McCann ready. Allison Gray ready. Who's again throwing to that target. This time he's got it. This time it's Lyndon Schultz. Touchdown, Curtin. They are back in the game. And the momentum will come back their way if they score. If they score a two-point conversion, they'll have to hope for an onside kick and a recovery to get the ball back. But the first thing Curtin has to do is score a two-point conversion. That's what they need. Lyndon Schultz has his first touchdown of the night, but it is not over yet. Two-point attempt, an all-important play here. McCann throws wide, intended there for Hackney, doesn't get it, it's good! It's good! Just what they wanted. Curtin get the 2 points, it's 8 points the difference. And they are back in the game. Oh, good God almighty, the heart is pumping in the commentary box and in the crowd. Long throw by McCann, made it count, onto the left-hand side, and what a great catch. He only just got it in. Sam Hackney, what a game he's having. And now Curtin would have to hope for the onside kick and a recovery to get the ball back. That's what they'd have to do. I reckon Curtin have to go for the onside kick and recover the ball, get back on offense, and have a chance to tie the game and send it into overtime. There is time. Michael Ranieri, he's going to take it. They'd have to go for the onside kick. They would know it. Swan City would know it. Remember, the ball, as a fundamental rule, must travel 10 yards if they go for an onside kick. Doesn't look like they'll go for an onside kick. No, they won't. Don't think that was the smartest move. Kickoff fumble. That was by Irvine. Oh, no. That was Sparrow, rather. But he's brought down in prime defensive territory. The Saints are on a bit of a run. I don't know if going for a usual kickoff was the smartest move. I think they could have gone for an onside kick. But the ball is on the Swan City's own 10-yard line. Swan City sizing up the options. What can they do to hold on? They need to hold on as much as they can because the pressure is now back on them to score a touchdown and seal the game. The Saints, they are coming home like a wet sail. They would love a 3 and out. Ideally, they would love a 3 and out. A lot of noise by the Curtin portion of the crowd. Tackle being made. And that's for a loss of about 1. That one is on the 10. As we take a look at the CD God replay. Haney attempting the handoff. That was towards Bettridge, but didn't get pretty much anywhere. So, it's a second down. Second down and about 11. Oh, it is on here. 8 points the difference. Under 4 minutes to go. Haney fakes the throw. Gets caught. And did he go forward enough for a first down? I don't think so. Just a first down, they got it. So 1st and 10. 8 points the difference. The Titans, could they seal it? Haney is setting up. Is he going to go for a throw? No. Fakes it. Handoff. Sees daylight. Too short. And that'll be a second down. It'll be a second down and 6. So they gained about 4 as a result. And a timeout being called with 3 minutes to go. Don't forget the 2-minute warning coming up. This is absolutely the critical time of this game now. Swan City offense are ready. Curtin Saints defense making them wait just a little bit longer. The tactical games are starting to come in. So the ball is just alongside the 25. This is a big, big passage now. The Titans cannot afford to blow this lead. They led by as much as 28-12. Great run by Haney, and that's enough, is it, for a first down? They needed 6, and I think they've done it. Yes, first down. First down, and that is just inside the 37-yard line. They would want to chew up as much time as they want, Swan City. The pressure is on them, and the clock is on their side. But just 2 minutes and 45 left on the clock. First down and 10. It's on the 37. The Titans, they lead it by 8. They do not want to concede a touchdown. And a 2-pointer to possibly tie the game and go into overtime. Haney almost gets sacked. Breaks through one. Couldn't break through the second. He's gone. Almost got the sack, but eventually brought down by Austin. Let's take a look at the replay. Great, well done there by Haney. He's good on his feet, kept his balance, but unfortunately on that second attempt couldn't break free. It looks like another timeout has been called. Yes. Well, it's a 2nd down and 13. So they're a long way away, Swan City. They do have the clock on their side. 2:16 to go. Haney had a bit of trouble at the snap. Great sidestep. He's looking for a long throw. No, he doesn't. And he's gone. No, he's not. Haney finds some space. And he's brought down. 3rd down and the 2-minute warning in effect. And another Curtin St. player is down. 2-minute warning now in effect. The last 2-minute warning of the Gridiron West season. Let's see, Haney. He had to go through plenty of players before he was eventually brought down. Great sidestep. He's got agility aplenty for a quarterback. And another Saint is down. That is not good news. First down, third down. 3rd down and about 6. Third down and 6 for Swan City. Crucial play coming up. 2-minute warning. Haney finds some daylight. Goes through 4. Couldn't get through the 5th. And he's brought down. It's another first down. Play's getting a bit chirpy from either side. The flag's been waved. And we almost had ourselves an all-in. Almost had an all-in. My golly. A flag and another timeout has been called. Plenty of timeouts being used by both sides, but they know they want to rise to the pressure. Both teams now trying to remain focused after this timeout because they know that this passage, this drive, could be a determining factor into one of these teams winning. Saints, they need a touchdown. They need to get possession of the ball back and get back on offense and have an opportunity to score and possibly send the game into overtime. The Titans, they need to keep possession as much as they can. They've got the clock on their side, 1:52. And if they can, they'll be on the way to a championship. This one certainly isn't over by a long shot. First and 10. Flag is gone. Hasn't popped up. And the tackle inflicted on Leederville. And so that'll be a second down. And it's about halfway. The second down and 5 as we see on the replay.
Let's go, Titans!
1:24. The clock continues to run. The time might have run out for the Saints unless they can get a defensive pickoff. They might even go for a kneel here, I think. No. Haney going for another sneaky one in there. And that'll be a third down. No real gain, no real loss. There's less than a minute on the clock. Let's have a look on the replay. In fact, they've changed quarterbacks now for the last minute. Marklew replacing Haney. He's had a great game, has Travis Haney, first string quarterback, with 42 seconds left on the clock. Time, I think, has run out for the Saints. They have pushed the Titans to the absolute limit. And with under a minute left on the clock, the Titans, they'll be on the way to celebrating a championship for the men's side in 2022. It is third down and 5 with 54 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go, defense!
Haney, Marklew, handoff, goes down, gains the first down, and that could be it. That will be it. The clock will continue to run. We'll get through the last couple of plays. No timeouts are left by the looks of it. As we take a look at the CD God replay, they needed to convert that first down. They needed to be steady on their feet. And that's exactly what they did. Great running play by Marklew. And the clock will continue to run. Less than 40 seconds left. They could just take a knee. They could just take the kneel play.
So when they set it down, we're going to have their Saints. All right. Yeah. I bet that's not going to go on. Yeah, no. Look out for the boom mic.
And the Swan City Titans,
Score on them again!
they'll begin their celebrations at the end of the game. The clock is running. They'll just go for the QB kneel at best. They'll just let it go. The clock will continue to run. Swan City, they are on the verge of celebrating. And when the umpire calls the game, when the clock continues to run, and there's a flag in the meantime, and so that'll set back the offense about 5 yards, but it won't matter to them. They know they've done enough. This will likely be the last play of the game and the season. A couple of changes being made. Fowler and Burner. Burner coming on for this final play. It is a second down and long, but it won't matter in the slightest with this being the last play of the match. They'll just go for the QB kneel by the looks of things. That's what I reckon they'll go with, just to chew up the time. That's what they've done. And once the ref calls time, this noise will pretty much sum up Swan City's elated feeling. The Swan City Titans are men's Gridiron West champions in 2021-22. An incredible game, right down to the wire. Curtin, they pushed Swan City to the absolute limit and beyond, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Curtin City, they were absolutely valiant. But in the end, the final score, Swan City 28, Curtin 20. Swan City in 2022 are the Gridiron West men's champions in what was an incredible game to the best standard possible. It'd be fair to say that both teams deserve to win tonight. They both exhibited skill, flair, and plenty of aggression on the field. But in the end, it was Swan City that won out on the night that mattered. And Swan City, counting on their previous West Bowl experience, made it a real essential factor in this game. But Curtin, they'll take a lot from this game and their great season. They finished in second. They may have won 4 less games, but they managed to hold on for a couple of honourable draws against sides like the Broncos and the Titans. But in the end, the challenge just became too much in the final minutes. And in 2022, the Titans will be holding that trophy aloft, and they deserve to. It was a job well done for Swan City. They had to do it the hard way. They came from 6-0 down. At quarter time, they had a 14-6 run in the second. They were held to just 8 in the third quarter, or scored 8 rather, in the third quarter. And they held Curtin scoreless in that, and that would have been the quarter that set their victory up, and then a touchdown each in the last quarter. But that third quarter was really what laid the foundation for the victory. A couple of crucial defensive pickoffs and also some good running play. And also those QB sneaks from Haney, they really took Curtin off their game in that third quarter. When it mattered the most, they don't call it the championship quarter for nothing. And then fourth quarter, they had to survive a late Curtin barrage to win this one by just 8 points, 28-20, in what was a fitting climax to the Gridiron West season for 2021-22. And really, it brings an end to a fantastic evening of gridiron action here. We had the juniors. That ended in a thriller. It was an 8-point margin. Claremont Jets defeating the Saints in the women's game. One-way traffic in favour of Rockingham, 38-0. And then in the men's, in the main event, the Swan City Titans 28 to the Curtin Saints 20. It was simply a marvellous performance. We'll have the presentations in not too far from now, but we'll go to a break for a moment. But when we do come back, we'll have the presentations and some highlights that will be coming your way, where the Swan City Titans have taken out the 2022 Gridiron West men's title by 8 points over Curtin.
At CD Dodd, we recycle metal. So we recycled some 90s metal musicians to create our new jingle. cddodd.com.au.
Welcome back to evening Litis Stadium. We're about to get the presentations underway for the Swan City Titans taking out the 2021-22 title. Let's go down to ground level and commence with the presentations of the 2022 champions, the Swan City Titans.
Guys, I'm Jim Winter. You might know me. I'm the guy you always yell at because I'm chairperson or chairman or president or some shit like that. I was told a lot before this game about who was going to win and why they were going to win and what was necessary to win. Look up there. Those guys absolutely loved this game. This wasn't a walkover. It wasn't a done deal at any time. You guys all played with passion and heart, and I love you for it. I would like to thank the officials because we can't play this game without them. Scotty, your boys and girls did a great job. For the Saints, you did exactly what I was told you needed to do. You got your passing game going, you scored, you got into their heads a little bit, and it was game on. Well done. Well done to the Saints. For the Titans, everybody said you were going to win. I think you were in a dogfight. I reckon we had a great game, and both teams held up their sides. Congratulations. Well done. Lake, if you could come forward, I got a trophy for you. Am I going to be able to pick that up? Yeah, I got it. Fighting for a fight again.
Well, if you want to talk about incredible, that sums it up right there. The Swan City Titans, champions in the men's competition for 2021-22. And that brings an end to what was a fantastic night of Gridiron West action here in Perth. Claremont Jets winning the juniors, Rockingham winning the women's, and in the men's, the Swan City Titans. That does it for our coverage of Gridiron West Bowl action. On behalf of all the Front Row Screens team, this is Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening from E&D Litis Stadium. Capping off what has been a fine Gridiron West season. And watch this space. We've got plenty more stuff coming at you this winter. So be on the lookout. Front Row Screens Sport, where for you in 2022.